Hey guys, what's going on? BMcG here, and today we're going to be talking about the rank ups that I did during the month of May, and we're going to start off with Destroyer. I got this dude twice from a Titan Crystal, so I decided to rank him up, take him up to rank 2. If you guys have been keeping up with my channel, you guys will have already seen that I have made a rank 2 showcase, and I gave my full thoughts on this guy, but if you guys want a shortened version, I'll give it to you here. But if you guys want to watch that video, feel free to check out the pinned comment as well as the description, because those will link any videos that I might reference in this video that we're doing. So I think Destroyer is going to be primarily a defender for my account. There are going to be a lot of Battlegrounds metas where I think Destroyer is going to be very cheesy on defense, and this meta in the victory track, as well as the first 2 weeks of the Gladiator circuit, I think it was season 18, Destroyer was probably the cheesiest defender and one of the most annoying defenders to deal with. He shut out pretty much 2 classes in terms of dealing with him. Science champs are slowed because their debuffs get purified, and then mutant champions are pretty much a no-go because they place prowess buffs on themselves, and that works very well with Destroyer 6. So I think he's a great questing champion, but primarily a defender for my account. Next up, we've got Cosmic Ghost Rider. If you guys watched last month's installment of Rank Up Recap, I took this dude to rank 5 with the XMagica rank up gem, and this month we took CGR up to 6-star, essentially rank 6, using the Ascension Dust. So CGR is now ascended on my account. Honestly, long overdue, because this dude probably not coming out as a 7-star anytime soon. So it's a safe ascension in my opinion, and super useful for Battlegrounds, Alliance War, incursions, story content, just pretty much anywhere where you want high damage, really solid control in terms of power control, buff control, decent immunities. He's got it all, and honestly, I don't know why I haven't ranked him up sooner, but hey, he's maxed out now on my account, and he's going to prove to be super useful going forward. During the Saga incursions, I used CGR pretty late in my run with Simula 6-7. We did a duo run, and CGR was pretty strong. So yeah, I'm pretty happy going forward with this rank up. Don't know why I haven't done it sooner, but hey, better late than never. Next up, we have 7-star rank 2 Longshot. I got this dude from the Omega Days event. I got him quite a few times, as you can tell from that screenshot there. He's Sig 60. So I figured, why not take him to rank 2, because I haven't used him much. Again, just like Destroyer, I made a full showcase on this guy. If you guys want to watch that, that will be linked down below as well. But Longshot is honestly one of the strongest nukes in Battlegrounds, as well as a really solid dual threat, because with his awakened ability, he has a chance to nullify any buff that triggers just as soon as it triggers. It's really strong and really good, and it really makes him a lot faster in Battlegrounds, because you can start the fight out by just nullifying certain buffs on the opponent. Like right there, we nullified one, now we're beta at the special 2. And then we've got the really nasty Fate Seal that we get off the special 2 as well. All around, just an amazing champion, and I'm super excited to see what I can do with him in the future going forward. So, no regrets there. He might be a rank 3 in the future. We'll see. Next up, we've got Corvus Glaive. I took this dude up to rank 2. I took him up to rank 2 for the incursions this month, but I actually never used him because Silver Surfer was so good. But this new Alliance War meta and the new tactic looks like Corvus Glaive might be an MVP for it. So honestly, I'm not too mad that I never used him in incursions, because it sounds like I might be able to use this guy in Alliance War going forward. So I don't really have any footage to show you guys, because Corvus is one of those champions that is built for competitive game modes only, and that competitive game mode is pretty much Alliance War. So don't really have any footage to show you guys of Corvus Glaive, but I think we all know what Corvus Glaive can do now. So yeah. Next up, we've got Thing. I ascended this dude this month, and I used him in the Saga incursions as well. If you guys are noticing, a lot of my rank ups were done so I can do the Saga incursions, and it paid off. I don't have much to show on Thing either, so I'm not going to bore you guys with his gameplay. We all know what Thing can do. He's got the really unique damage mitigation from his signature ability, and that proved to be super useful in incursions. I ran Silver Surfer, Thing, and then the third spot we switched out quite frequently. but Thing was just awesome. Had a lot of immunities, damage mitigations, really solid damage overall with the incursion hacks. Overall, really great champion and will always be useful going forward. Next up, we've got Mr. Sinister. This dude was buffed, so we took him up from rank 1 to rank 5. I honestly really like the buff. I was hoping that he would come out as a 7-star, but there's no news of that yet, so not sure if it'll happen anytime soon, but I would have loved to have this guy up at like 7-star rank 2, maybe even rank 3, because I'm trying to plan out my next rank 3 in the mutant class, and I was hoping that he would be it. If it doesn't happen, it doesn't happen. There's other options in the game. But he is a beast now. He is one of the I wouldn't say he's one of the best mutant attackers, but he's one of the best mutant 2-ways now. You really need a counter to fight him in Battlegrounds because he can spiral out of control and really slow you down. And then he's also just really solid on attack overall. Like, he's got willpower healing, he's got the degens. All in all, really strong champion, and I can't wait to see what I can do with him going forward in the future, because I'm likely going to ascend this guy. So we might be talking about him again later this month. Next up, we've got Toad. I think I took Toad up with the XMagica rank up gem from completing the Saga incursions, going all the way to zone 25. And Toad is one of those champions that I could see coming out as a 7-star. Obviously, I don't know if there's any news on it. There's no like leaks that I'm giving you guys. I don't know any updates. I get the updates as soon as you guys get them. So obviously that's not me foreshadowing anything. I wouldn't have ranked them up if so. But yeah, I think Toad is one of those champions that I've had at rank 4 for like the longest time. And I needed to just be like, you know what, I gotta take him to rank 5. He's got such a unique playstyle and a kit that just really works in a lot of Battlegrounds metas. Like this meta specifically, he was kind of super strong, and it was fun using him again, even though I only got to use him for like a week at rank 5, but it is what it is. I've always liked Toad. I wish that he won the 7-star poll when we voted in a 7-star champion, but yeah, I took him up to rank 5. I love the character. I think he's fun, and I think he'll be useful going forward. He's one of those solid 2-ways in Battlegrounds because you really want a poison immune champion to be fighting him. So yeah. Next up, we've got Photon. So I got Photon from a basic 7-star, and I didn't have her ranked up as a 6-star. I was way too stubborn. I should have ranked up the 6-star a long time ago because I kept getting demolished by her in Battlegrounds, and I kept banning her because I didn't have her. But now that I've got the 7-star, I'm super glad I didn't rank up the 6-star, because the 7-star is pretty much just as valuable. I mean, once you get the initial awakening, she's going to be just a menace on defense. She already is with, being at 7-star rank 2 on Awakened. But she's got some really strong damage, and I see people just using special 2s with her. Special 1s are the way to go. I never use the special 2 with Photon because you keep stacking the, I think it's the energy vulnerabilities and as well as the trauma, I believe, from, yeah, I'm not entirely sure how her kit works, but I just know spamming the special 1s is, how you maximize the damage with her. So really happy to have her as a 7-star on my account. She is a contender for rank 3, but we might take up Spider-Man 2099 before her, but we'll see going forward. Next up, we are super late into the month now. I think this was May 29th is when I did this rank up. Took Red Skull up from rank 2 to rank 3. This guy is my first rank 3 tech champion, and I couldn't think of a better option to rank up. Red Skull, I almost said Super Scroll. There's a showcase coming out on him soon this week. I genuinely think Red Skull might be the best dual threat 7-star tech champion in the game right now. He has a lot of tools in his kit to work for a lot of generic matches, but he also has a lot of tools in his kit to deal with a lot of mutant threats. And he's like super versatile. I don't know, I think he's really sweet. He's immune to buff control essentially from champions. If a node tries to nullify, that would work, but like Man-Things nullify won't work against him. So yeah, pretty cool utility there. So you just can ignore like champion nullify abilities and buff control abilities. And then he also is immune to ability accuracy reduction against mutant champions, so he's a great domino counter, and his damage is just really strong. Power control is also off the charts. He can ignore so many things by just power controlling fights. Honestly, love this champion. I think he's great, and I'm super glad to have this dude at rank 3. I just really want the awakening sometime in the future, but that will happen when it happens. There's obviously no way to rush that right now. There's no way to awaken him super easily. He's in the Titan champion right now. There's no awakening gems, so I'll have to live with a unduped 7-star rank 3 Red Skull for now, but I think that's fine. Next up, we've got Star-Lord. So I took this dude up to rank 5 just for fun and for LOLs. But I had some fun with him against Onslaught this week for, I think, Spring of Sorrow. So I figured, why not ascend this guy, because later this month, or maybe sometime in July, I want to do a showcase on Star-Lord and see how he fares in 2024, because he used to be one of the OG damage gods, and as you guys can tell, his damage is still really solid. It's just he doesn't do anything else. The Mantis synergy is a huge step up because it allows you to pretty much choose the utility off the special 2. So it's really solid for having that armor break or the power control, but everything else is pretty much kind of mid. So I don't know, I would love to see Star-Lord get a buff in the future. I doubt it will ever happen, but yeah, I think it's gonna be fun trying to do a fun showcase on this guy because his damage is still really good, and maybe I can have or maybe I could find a cool Battlegrounds meta where he shines and I could use him on attack. But that is it for my rank ups this month in May. Let me know what you guys think down below. Comment down below. Keep an eye on my community page because I post a lot of updates as to what I'm doing with the channel. So this week is Cosmic Week, so I'm posting all kinds of Cosmic showcases. So stick around to see those, and I will see you guys for the next video or stream. Peace out, guys.